And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved in Rush Mode. Guess what we just unlocked? Hydrocarbon Recombination, which is turbines. So 9 hours, 20 minutes in, we've just unlocked turbines, which is awesome. So 25 of those, 15 of those, get to work. All right, we have, to do turbines, we need a few things. We need, jetpack, that would be nice. Refinery controller, refinery vat, turbine housing, and turbine intake. Now, the other thing that we're going to need is, we need advanced machine blocks. And in order to get those, I think we actually need advanced logistics. Next page. Okay, where is the machines? We need the, because you can't craft them by hand anymore. That's one of the things that he changed recently. So we need to look for advanced machine block. It looks like it's not going to show us all the machines. It'll just show us the ones we have unlocked. So if that's the case, do we already have it? Advanced machine block assembler. Yes, we do. So we need low-grade steel bars, which is nickel and iron. And this should process fairly fast. It's getting just under what it needs to make it. So we need 32 of those. Wow. That is impressive. And I want to eventually automate this. So nickel and iron, and I need some more output. 300 at a time, not too bad. Let's see, what else? Let's reload on our tin. Good to go on tin. Grab some more copper. Got a good amount of copper. Iron is, we're using iron over here. I could just bring a branch over, but, you know, nickel isn't automated, so it kind of defeats the purpose. So this is our big bottleneck right now. The other thing that we're going to need are crystal clocks. And they're not like clocks that you put on your wrist, but they are, think of them like circuits, like a timer. Quartz timer or something. And these need like 10 power per second. Do I have solar? Oh, I do have solar panels. I'm going to make a couple solar panels to do this process, because here's what my thinking is. These only need like 10 power per second. So if I need to go somewhere where there's sun, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need like this. And as you can see, I started mining biomass. I've got a little bit on me now, so it's awesome. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And my solars on this side and this side. I'm not sure how much they... Oh, wow. They put out 78 power per second. I didn't even think about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Solar power. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is using 600 power per second? I thought it was way more than that. So each one of these is now putting out a whole bunch of power. So this is actually getting quite a bit of power now. Awesome. I didn't even think about that. 1, 2, 3, ore. Let's grab some more hoppers. So add only, remove only. That way we can dump our crystal in here and produce blocks. Because the advanced machine thing needs quite a few ingredients. It needs crystal clocks and the low-grade steel bars, and the ratio is 4:1, I think. So I should be able to make this now. I can actually make 2 if I wanted to. I think this actually uses 50 power per second. So let's build another solar panel, and I already have a power storage, so that's good. Let's build it over here. That way I can route all of this stuff, all the clocks in that I need. So let's put this somewhere. First, let's put a battery, and then my solar panel like that, and then the advanced machine block assembler right here. Yeah, it looks like a hydrojet cutter on top. It's a temporary model. So we want a bunch more hoppers. Like that. Set to remove only. Set to add only. This one will set to remove only because it needs 2 steel bars and 4 crystal clocks. So let's route the crystal clocks that we have right in, just like that. And the low-grade steel bars we can put in manually for now. Let's see, right there is a good spot for those. Let's grab some low-grade steel bars right there. I'd like to have an even 100 of those, so to make 50 advanced blocks. Oh, that'll do for now. So you need 2, so let's put 40 in. That way this will actually start. Oh, this only uses 50 power per second. What do these take? Oh, 1? Yeah, those will run all day off of just 1 of these, so I don't need 2. I can put the other one over here and really power this up. So that will go even faster now. Yeah, I didn't even think solars would produce more, but they do. That's a good amount. Organics, I don't have nearly enough of the chitin to produce the organics. I'm gonna need to start some process there. Yeah, 1 little wasp is all it took. I'm not really defending right now. No biggie. I don't need this whole setup right here anymore. Hey, Slimy. So I don't need this anymore. I don't need that anymore. I'll put that on an ore down south. Let's grab all the iron that we can, because we're going to use a lot of it for the cargo lift once this gets done, which it only has intermediates left. I should have put those in there. Yep, they are waiting for them. So we should have quite a lot of power going in there now. Not even enriched the coal, and it's doing pretty well. Okay, the other thing that we're going to need to look at, let's check our advanced machine block. So we need an advanced machine block for our, where did it go? Refinery, controller. We need one of these for here, and we need 27 of them for this. So we need 28 just for a refinery, which is fine. And then for a turbine, we actually need 9 here and then 36 here. So that's 45 more. So 28 plus 45 gives us our first turbine, which is pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Orbital power transmission, I could start making these. So 125 basic, intermediate, and simplified. That's actually a pretty cheap recipe. Basic and intermediate. What do I have? I have basics, definitely. So let's oh, I clicked the wrong thing. So this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there is exactly 100 of those. And exactly 100 of those. So basic I can do. That is 800 bars. And over here, simplified. So that will grind for a while we get the cargo lift and the other materials, because those tier 2 ores actually are used in the creation of the OET, and we need thousands of them in order to craft the OET. So that process I want to automate as much as possible. So those 3 different types of ores will go into experimental pod assembly just like this, and then they will branch off and go into a manufacturer that will build the actual components, because we need like 1,085 of each of the different pods for gold, nickel, and titanium. And that is something around 8,000, little over 8,000 actual bars. So we're going to go through a lot of material just to craft the OET. Now to charge it, we're going to need a little bit more infrastructure to charge it. We're going to need a lot of power gen, which we're going to get with the turbines, and then just a absolute massive amount of lasers. I'm not going to go with missiles. I'm going to go turbines and lasers. I'm going to have a couple turbines on a Mark IV battery on each of my corners with just porcupine lasers, Mark III lasers on them. And Mark III lasers, I don't even think I can build yet, which is advanced defense, which is here, which is ultimate and advanced. So I'm going to need titanium and gold-based PCBs, but I would like to get the OET char or OET thing done first. So while those are crafting, I'm going to start on defense. So I need the cargo lift. I need this to get done, which it's almost done. I need to get the cargo lift down to the titanium area and start loading up and getting all of my materials that I need, because I'm going to need to start crafting that stuff really, really fast, as fast as I can anyway, and get the OET components starting to be made, because that is the big bottleneck. Charging it in rush mode, once you have turbines, you can charge that thing really fast, because the turbines in rush mode create such an immense amount of power. You can really go crazy with it. Putting them on a Mark IV battery, for instance, I think a turbine in rush mode produces something like 3,000 power per second. So you can actually go really crazy with how much power they produce, which is why they're great for defense. And so for rush mode, I'm going to need to kind of run around. I'm going to manually bring up my biomass once I start getting the turbines made, and get the components for refineries and stuff going, and then run around manually and feed the turbines fuel, because it just takes time. This is a rush. The goal is to be as fast as possible, and I want to get as close to that record as I can. And I'm not sure if we're going to do it. I mean, we've got just a few hours left, and it's one of those things that it's going to come down to how many turbines I can build, how many I can fuel, and all that kind of stuff. Fueling them shouldn't be too bad. I'll be able to make enough power fairly easily to fuel them. The refineries, I'm going to need a lot of plastic for the refineries, from the refineries, before I want to dive into turbines. I might have a second refinery going on plastic just so I can build more turbines. But I'm going to need a lot of batteries in order to craft the Mark IVs, and batteries take a crap ton of power. And there is the hive that was right next to our base. I might continue this game after we charge the OET. I might continue this game. This is a really interesting seed, and that would be a great place to harvest a hive. It's right next to my base. I'd be able to build the laser stuff right here, and grow a hive and mine it for its materials. So I don't know if you guys are interested in keeping going on this series, or starting a new game altogether, on a slower pace. So this fast-paced play, if we continue the rush mode, the tier 4 stuff really isn't done in the game yet. There's still quite a bit of work to do on the final end game stuff. So, I mean, the magma bore, from what I understand, is craftable, but it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't win you the game. The cryoplasm is part of the challenge down there, and all of the weapons to fight it are not actually done yet. So that is an issue. Part of the reason I wanted to clear all this out too is I wanted all this rock as a building material. Okay. Good that there wasn't any coal in my way. That was nice. But yeah, that's the plan. We're rushing in to trying to charge the OET, trying to get the machines to craft, and I need a whole bunch of steel bars. I should have put those on my steel area, but yeah, that's the plan. Let's put some more crystal in there, just because I know we're going to need a lot of it. Okay, so we have, how many advanced machine blocks do we have? We have 21. Again, we needed 28 to craft the refinery. And how much biomass do we have? We have 800. That's 200 plastic. It's 144. How much plastic is it per? Let me do a quick look. Oh, one plastic. So it's 36. Okay, it's 36 plastic per turbine. And it's 4 biomass per plastic. So that would be, 800 biomass would be quite a good ratio. I think we're pretty well covered. This should be done. Yes, it is. So next episode, we will work on the next step of what we need to do, and that is cargo lifts. and we will work on getting everything automated and getting our first turbine up and running. So that is exciting. So come back for that. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.